We are back for the Rival League All-Star match. Just barely able to make it here as Skies was choking on the last few pieces of chicken he had. Barely able to be my co-caster for this matchup. You okay, Skies? You weren't all there a second ago.
Oh god, what? Alright, yeah, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Not really. Alright, we're good. Wait.
Okay, I guess, alright. At least for me, I can only speak for myself, but my chicken is done. I finished my chicken. I can only assume that Skies has finished his chicken after he almost choked on it.
I wasn't choking on the chicken. I was choking on my water. But yes, I did finish my chicken.
Alright, so no more chicken talk for this matchup, as I think this will be a little bit more of a serious and entertaining matchup, as I think a lot of us kind of had a feeling that last one was going to go to the East pretty convincingly, but this one could be a little bit more competitive, as we got Heck, who still hasn't changed his name from the other day, so that'll be a little surprise for the audience when they catch that. But yeah, I think it'll be a little bit more competitive. What do you think?
I'm just noticing the poll. It has its own vote named Rocker Man for who's taking this matchup.
Huh. I don't know who voted for that, but they are definitely wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, who's on Rocker? I forget. Is it Rocker Man?
Hold on, I'm looking now.
Is it Rocker Man, Heck, and I don't even know, man.
I have to check. I can't find it.
I mean, we're gonna find out very shortly here in a second. But whatever team Rocker Man's on is not winning.
All right, we have.
He's on the East. I just don't know who's on.
It's him, Heck, and Balance versus Magma, Proxy, and Munson Crazy Man.
You know, just for the principle of voting against Rocker Man, I'm gonna vote West in 4 to 5 games. But that's just me.
No, I agree. I can't go with Rocker Man.
You know, Rocker Man kind of coming up with a few crazy plays in the last 6 mans I was in. So maybe with the Heck Rocker Man combo, something'll happen here for the East. But now that ABC's unfortunate departure has occurred, this might be a little bit more of a closer matchup.
I'm not sure how much you paid attention in the, or if you even watched the GM match. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But Rocker Man was coming out with the magnet plays. Yeah, that like 2 or 3, I think, in the one Rumble match.
I mean, it's Rumble. I mean,
all right, yeah,
that's where a lot of the Nemesis players kind of shine. Is if it's not in the 3v3. I mean, we got Foam, you.
Oh,
I don't even know how many of them. I mean, let's be real.
No, I'm only good at drop shot. That's only it. Rumble, oof, you don't want to play with me when I'm playing Rumble. Things get a little crazy, but anyway. Munson able to put it past the last defender and put him up 1-0.
It was a speedy pass off the wall from Magma. Munson able to just come in super quick and clean that up, as Magma is calling for the early forfeit for Rocker Man. And while we all know the East is going to lose this matchup, I mean, let's at least give Rocker Man a fighting chance here.
You know, I wanna trash talk Rocker Man, but Magma's on the other team, so it's like.
I mean, you could go Magma and I could go Rocker Man, and then we could just we could let Heck just be Heck.
Now we both get Heck.
Okay. Well, I'm okay.
When it comes up, you kind of have to call it out. I mean, check.
Anyways, Magma on this one, sending it off the sidewall, but nobody there to clean it up for the West, as Heck maybe attempting a pinch with Valence, but Valence backed off at the last second. Proxy out to the middle, back passing it to nobody, as Magma's gonna have to clean up that touch, and Proxy continuing to ball out his teammates, as Munson finally waited for Proxy to get all the touches he could until he couldn't get any more. Now Magma on the dribble, sending up the wall, but he only has 19 to work with here, getting the pass out. But the shot was too close for Munson to do anything about it, as now Munson balling Proxy out of the play. And a lot of confusion for this West team here, but East not able to capitalize on it yet.
I'm not sure if you watch Magma at all, but his one mechanic that he loves to go to is the ceiling shot, the infamous ceiling shot. And I was really surprised because he had that opportunity to take it off the wall, but just went for a quick hit right off the wall looking for the shot. I was surprised. I thought he was gonna go up the ceiling. I was gonna call him out for it.
I just don't think he had the boost for it. He only had about 20 to work with there, and he probably needed at least 30 or 40 to pull that off. But Magma with the shot on, and now a triple commit for the West. East might have a chance here, but not able to transition fast enough down to the offense. As now Valence getting a subpar hit off the side while Rockerman attempting a back pass out, but Heck all the way back. Not trusting a pass from Rockerman, I don't blame him. As Heck sending it off the wall and missing it. Now Munson off the corner, down to the middle. Proxy there with the shot. Great save from Heck, actually. I hate to compliment him, but you know, credit where credit's due, I suppose, as he's falling off the back wall here. Luckily the shot wasn't on. Valence off the wall now. Rockerman and Valence in the same spot. Rockerman giving space to Valence as the dribble play comes out, but not quite able to sink it in. Now Heck all the way back with a lot of space, but kind of just sending it up, not able to follow it, and Munson's going to send it down. As Valence with the power clear out, down to Proxy in the corner. Proxy missing it off the sidewall. And a lot of people in this matchup are somewhat high ranked, and looking at Proxy and Heck here to not be whiffing like this, guys.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Heck recently peaking at just over 1700, and I know Proxy's reached mid 1800 and high 1800. So there's definitely I'd like to be seeing a little more of a little more in their bag than usual, but they're not really showcasing it.
You think they got chicken in that bag?
You know, I think if they did have chicken in their bag, they'd be showing us. But
I mean, I haven't seen anybody with some super slow aerials yet. But normally, my tagline for that is that you're aerialing like you have a sack of rocks dragging you down. But now it's gonna have to be a sack of chicken, weighing them down. Got too many chicken thighs in the back.
You know, it happens to the best of us.
Oh, as the net just completely open there. Honestly expecting Munson to try and make some sort of crazy touch coming out from the squishy in the net there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get a quick steal. If that was Magma, I guarantee you he would have got it somehow, some way. Because that man he never passes up on an opportunity to steal somebody's net.
He has gotten a few crazy goals, like the last one that ended off the Challenger All-Star game. He's gotten a few shots like that. But now, final seconds closing in here. And it's kind of all but over as everyone's just flopping around for the East here. That this one's definitely going to be going in the West's favor here for this game one. Is Proxy with a final shot opportunity, almost able to get that off the wall. And now West taking game one 2-0.
Yeah, this is honestly kind of what I expected. Rocker, man, come on, he's got to do more than 110 points. All you had was one save on the table. That's all he could offer.
Yeah, honestly, it was kind of a bit of a lackluster showing from both teams, as West only able to come up with 5 shots and East with 3. But yeah, Lonely Rocker, man, the only person in the 100-digit, or the 100-point category there.
And
barely making it 10 points over. So we're looking for him to make some plays in the game number 2 here. He might be the catalyst to this this East team here. I hate to say that, but you know, if Heck isn't gonna hit the ball, I mean, somebody's got it.
He also had 0 shots, man. Not sure if it's just his teammates not setting him up properly, or if he's just not. He's being a little selfless. He's got to throw on some more shots, man. Come on, I want to see that repertoire of his.
Yeah, I'm not sure what much of a repertoire he has, but whatever he does have, he's gonna need to pull it out of the chicken bag here to try and have any chance of beating the West. As a shot on and nobody wanting to go for it, so Rockerman just decides to go out. Shot opportunity as Valence is gonna dunk out Magma. Magma should have waited another half a second there to get that hit.
I think that chicken bag was weighing down Magma a little bit.
Yeah, he just couldn't
A little
get there in
late, a
time.
little late to that fall. He passes it right back into him. Like, come on, man. Ugh, that darn chicken bag, man.
Yeah, Heck calling the 1v3 in chat there, but honestly, I think that all the work was done by Magma there, just completely getting weighed down by all those chicken.
Yeah, I know, the real MVP was the chicken bag there.
Yeah, I mean, Heck should really be given props to that. The chicken thighs, chicken legs, chicken breast. Who knows what Magma's got in that bag, but it can't be anything good as all that goal was all Magma. Magma on this one here. Not able to get the shot up. I can't focus now. My mind's just all on chicken.
He's got to have some weird chicken parts in there. Got to be more far-fetched than the others, but.
Now Rocker Man, the one who's aerialing like he has a bag of chicken weighing him down, barely getting up for that challenge. But it doesn't matter. Is Easter's starting to get some momentum in this game too.
Unfortunate. Proxy was trying to beat out Rocket Man, but ends up passing it right over to Valence, and he's got a little more light of a chicken bag behind him. He's able to get to that one pretty speedy.
Yeah, and I think Magma was a little interesting whiff from Rocker Man there. Became a dance of chicken. I think Magma was a little slow to that challenge in the midfield again. Everyone kind of needs to start weighing out their proportions of chicken here. As some people got too much chicken, some people don't have enough. There needs to be some equal chicken play here. Rockman almost able to put in a decent shot there off the sidewall. Needed a slightly quicker reaction for that. As he misses the open net there. Whoever was last back on the west just dished it up for him. But he wasn't able to react in time. As now all three orange players right next to each other, and a great pass and demo play comes out. And the counterattack is able to be converted on after Rockerman misses that unfortunate open net.
Yeah, I can't open those two open net misses from Rockerman. I think his chicken bag is just a little too much. I think he's got to hand off just a little bit over to Valence, and try to get equal amounts of chicken.
Yeah, Heck saying in chat, why are you guys robbing Rockerman's goals? I think Rockerman's robbing his own goals as a great shot comes out from Valence. The double commit comes out from the west, but not able to beat out Valence there. So he puts a great shot on to barely beat out those two defenders, as somebody has got to get this chicken in order.
Yeah, Valence, dude. He's slacking on the chicken, dude. He's just faster than everybody right now.
He ate all the chicken. There's none left.
Yeah, dude. He's a smart man. He took out the heavy pieces first rather than eating the smaller pieces.
Yeah, he's gonna save them for later. That might be the strategy. Maybe East is gonna save all the small bits for later, and West used up all their big chicken bits in that first game there. I can't believe this is what this game has resorted to. I'm just gonna roll with it at this point. As now
he's gone in too far.
Yeah, we're too deep. We're too deep in the fryer.
The fryer.
Proxy making an unfortunate touch back over to his side, and Rockerman actually dunking him out. Valence almost getting there. Sending it off the wall, and Magma's gonna have to deal with this. Attempting an air dribble. Very slow developing play, and it somehow works out. The slowest air dribble I've ever seen. And heck, he wasn't ready for it.
He's just got too much chicken in his bag, man.
And somebody, I think Valence, he was in fact too speedy. He just flew past the play. His chicken bag too light. Needed to weigh him down a little bit more. As Heck I think Heck could have bailed him out, but I think Heck got kind of balled by Valence as he thought Valence was gonna make that play.
Fortunately, man, they gotta learn to distribute that chicken.
Yeah, I mean that's really the key proponent there for the East team, is that more often than not they've had their chicken equally portioned, but now the portion's starting to get a little out of array here. as Rockerman flopping on top of this ball and just opting to leave it. As now the East beating out, or the West beating out too. Another bump play comes out, this time on the side for East. And now East looking at a good opportunity to secure this game too with a 2-goal lead.
I'm just confused as to what Rocketman was doing in the corner over there.
I don't even know what happened in the midfield, but he like jumped on top of the ball, used his flip that he got from bouncing on it to steal the boost. And then luckily for them, the East kind of just, or the West just dished it back out. But what happened here?
That was actually a really nice play from Proxy, using his flip to get a better angle on that ball.
I mean, did he even flip?
Yeah.
I think Heck just got
he
destroyed.
He popped it up, flipped, and then got a better positioning on that ball. And then, Heck, being the player that he is, just feeds it right back into Proxy.
I mean, honestly, I was too busy looking at everybody's chicken levels, but I'll take your word for it. But it looked like Heck and the second man back could have honestly stopped that play, but we'll give Proxy some credit there. So it was a decent play as Proxy here, almost able to beat Valence out in the midfield. Munson on this one, but no more chicken left to work with. As he just completely misses that ball. Heck up for this one. Rockerman double committing for no reason. I think he wanted to kind of be a little bit more in the limelight as he's once again on the bottom of the scoreboard. The net open, but Valence able to save the shot that was going top left. Rockerman just getting absolutely balled on every single play, and they're going to need something here to hold on to this lead. As Heck able to dribble it out, he's got one more to beat, and that's going to secure this game too, most likely. Unless Proxy can keep this up, and Rockerman finally doing something to aid his team. He's going to put the ball on the ground. He's done with his chicken. He's getting it in the leftover container, sending it back to the refrigerator. Thank God.
He did increase his points by 134 going into this next game. See, he more than doubled. I'll give him that.
You know what? You're not wrong, but it still looked like he was a slightly negative impact on the field there. But I mean, his team able to hold on to the lead just barely, but coming out with an insane shot total at 12 here to the West 9. West still able to put up a lot of shots, but just that accuracy and a few bump plays coming out on both teams that were able to kind of make the difference. And now hopefully we might go to game 5 in this rival matchup. But now going into game 3 tied at 1 apiece. Let's see if East can try and continue this momentum.
Yeah, I think if the East is going to want to take back this series, I think Rocky Man really needs to contribute and not go flopping on the ball and then steal the boost and then run away.
Hey, that was the one play that worked out for him, though, so I mean, maybe he needs to do it more often.
He kind of just handed them the ball and then just said, hired him out. But,
Ooh, I didn't think Proxy was going to get that one at first. But able to get the save there. Rockerman just not knowing where to be on the field as he's just driving underneath the ball over and over again. Getting a good challenge there, but only to Magma, who's going to send it to Munson. Almost a good passing play coming out. As Heck completely whiffs off the backboard, and Rockerman gonna have to get a small, meager touch to the side. As another double commit comes out, Rockerman, I think he needs to respect Valence a little bit more, as he's just pre-flipping and pre-jumping these plays from Valence. I'm not sure. He just wants to get in the play as he's just pre-flipping again. He had so much space to work with. He's got chicken fever.
He's just touching every ball.
And Munson, he fakes out the defense with kind of a good touch. I'm actually crying right now. I don't even know who was last back. They just couldn't react in time to Munson's touch.
Out of those last 5 touches, I think Rockerman had 4 of them.
He just wants to touch every ball.
He's got rotation pretty bad, man.
He's got the chicken fever. Heck with a very mediocre air dribble off to the side. Rockerman putting a shot on, but not fast enough. Valen's crashing in on the court. There he is again! He just I mean, in his defense on that one,
he pops it up for his team.
I mean, in his defense, he actually beat out a defender there, but there was absolutely nobody to follow that ball up. And just crashing the ball again, he just keeps fake challenging over and over again.
I don't think he knows what defense is at this point. He's only staying on the orange half here.
And it's just gonna go in, I can't believe it.
You know, more this gameplay has, like, I'm not even focusing on the gameplay anymore. I'm focusing on what Rocketman's doing.
Munson getting bumped out by the East player there. He could have easily just stayed on the ground and let the East player jump, because he didn't even need to jump to block that ball. He could have just stayed on the ground. And whoever the last man back wasn't expecting it. Proxy balling out the whole team, and Rockerman, he pushes up too far again. Someone needs to check his temperature. The chicken fever's out of control. Where's he going?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was expecting his team to do there, but
and the whole East team just getting balled out from Proxy, and it wasn't even a good play. Proxy was just on the ball, just hitting it routinely, and able to get it past all three defenders for the East. And Rockerman, he needed to make that touch instead of driving straight past the ball. But now West taking the lead there off of a very poor play from the West. Or East, I'm getting the directions messed up. Rocky's just crashing on every ball, and he can't make the touch. Magma getting a very bad hit out, but able to kind of recover, sending it down to Proxy. Rockerman, he crashes on this one, and it's gonna work out. It's a low percentage play, but he finally hits one. Look at him go for this. Look at him.
What is that? I'm so confused, dude.
He's just been reading.
Book, he says. Book.
Oh my god. He's done that like 20 times in a row, and it finally works out for him. Oh my god. Oh. Proxy able to send this one off to the side, getting a great pinch off the wall. Rockerman bumping him off the ball. Munson's gonna have a free hit here. Sending it up the sidewall. Proxy touching it again. Munson off to the side, but Magma got demoed. Valence off the ceiling. Proxy cutting it off. Heck needs to make a good touch here. Kind of faking the air dribble, but too slow of a play, and Proxy's gonna punish that one. Valence with an easy save away, and barely almost sneaking through, as Heck has to make a last-second save. Munson getting 50'd out to the middle, but Proxy's there. And Munson and Proxy almost combining for an insane play. I think Proxy would have had Munson leave it for him to attempt that double, but almost a crazy play coming out there, Skies.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really ready for that, but we've actually seen something quite like that in a Galaxy match, I believe, a few weeks back between him and Zyro, and almost recreating it.
Oh.
And then, really nice, but Rocketman whopping on that one. Not sure what's going on.
Oh no, and now Heck severely beats the defense, and it's just gonna go in. Getting a great 50 between Heck and Rockerman. That wasn't as bad as Rockerman's goal, but man, everybody hard crashing out of this defense. They don't want the ball to get anywhere close.
You know, I think Rockerman needs to play like this in his league matches, man. I think he's got to team up with Heck. I think that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah, maybe that is a rival's problem, Rockerman. He just hasn't surrounded himself with good teammates as a whiff comes out from, I believe it was Magmer. And the net open. Rockerman chasing this one still. And giving a lot of space. But Munson able to clean it up as Magma again taking up the wall. Has no boost to work with. Again getting that hit out to the middle that we saw in Gateway. He's going to fake it out. Proxy almost putting the shot on. Hex sending it off the wall. Magma sending it back to the middle, but the demo comes out. And now the West is going to have to find a last-minute opportunity here. As Hex sending it off the sidewall. They're going to have to find a 0-second play here as Valence sending it down. That's going to secure game 2. or excuse me, game 3 for the East, and now the East up 2-1 in the series off of Rockerman's chicken fever shenanigans.
Still sitting on the bottom, but I think he's. Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing, but he's just all over that ball, man, and he's making plays on it.
He would not leave the ball. And he actually, to his credit, it was one of the last opportunities in the last minute there. He came crashing off from the left side and almost put it in a really good redirect, but his team able to come up with an insane amount of shots again at 12. I think they got 12 shots last game too. And actually, the exact same shot totals from last game. East at 12 and West at 9. And another 1-goal game in East's favor. And we'll see if Rockerman's chicken fever can lead them to a 3-1 victory, or if this is going to go to a game 5. But it's been unconventional play, but it might work out for him.
Yeah. I'm not sure what his strategy was that game, but it definitely looked different from the first 2 matches.
Rockerman put in chat the big brain emote. So he must know something that we don't. Maybe he had some chicken as well. I never talked to him today to see if he had any chicken. Heck on this one. Gonna send it off the backboard. Nobody there. Magma able to come in at the last second to send it away. Proxy on the dribble, getting dunked out to the side. And Valence, he's just all over this ball. We actually haven't talked about him too much, but I honestly think he's been the best one on the field for the East. I mean, besides Rockerman's low percentage plays and Heck just kind of existing, I feel like Valence has kind of been carrying this team. He's on the dribble here, almost getting it past the third as he got it past 2. And I don't know if you know anything about Valence, guys, but he's looking good.
Pretty much all I knew, the main thing about Valence is I believe he's on the Knights. I'd have to double check that, but
I think he is.
Yeah, no, if he is, I don't know, but if he is, then he's been being shadowed by ABC. It's like that's been all the talk about the Knights team is ABC, so not many people have really been talking about Valence all that often. So I feel like that has something to do with it, why most people haven't really heard of him too often. But that definitely has something to do with it. But yeah, also do you remember Rockerman trash talking Synets before, and now getting carried by Synet. Yeah, getting carried by Synet. Wonder if he even recognizes it.
On Valence actually whiffing the ball out there, because we were just complimenting him. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely been a factor here for the East. It seems like he's been the best player on the field. And yeah, you mentioned that Knights team, who's now finally got their first loss this week, sitting at 11-1. And ABC or not, he's looking good here in this matchup. And I actually don't think he was on the streamed match that I cast, which I believe was their only stream match, unless it was very early on in the season. I don't think he was there in that matchup, so I hadn't really known this guy before, but he's looking good here. And keeping the West at bay, as the West don't have any shots on the board yet as we're approaching halfway.
And no, not too many people have actually known about him, but apparently management has, getting that management all-star vote. So he, regardless if ABC was still here, he'd still be playing over him. And so that honestly surprises me that ABC, out of all people, wouldn't have been playing. So I mean, everybody in Rival knows who he is, and
ABC is gone. He's no longer here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that's a great save. I don't think it should have been that close, but great save nonetheless from Valence. There's now another one coming off from the side, but yeah, ABC, he gone. He no here no longer. But Valence is gonna have to try and carry. Knights should be able to easily secure a playoff spot at this point, but it's gonna Rockerman with another chicken fever play, almost able to send it into the other side. But yeah, he might be the guy to look to when Knights eventually make playoffs to carry that Knights team.
And I think I casted maybe one. No, I actually haven't casted any ice matches. I've seen one though, and really all I could see was ABC. And it's just kind of just in the background.
Yeah, the only one that I casted or watched was the one where they reverse swept Blaze.
Oh
Who's
yeah,
also Valence's teammate at this point. So Rockerman at odds with the Signetters and Heck at odds with Knights after that reverse sweep. But I believe Heck's team was able to get Knights back, which was their first loss. So 1-1 on the season for them. But enough about Valence, as the East and West evenly matched in this game 4. As finally West able to put some shots on, sitting at 2 now. But once again, East coming out with 9 shots already. Been dominating the West in the last 3 matches in the shot category, but nothing able to be sunk in here for this game 4. As Rockerman kind of balling out Heck. And now Munson off the sidewall. He's going to have a good opportunity here, but just he boosts a little too much and gets sent over the ball. Valence on this one, air dribble out. 1 to beat in proxy. Good 50 out to the side, but Rockerman, he actually was playing a little conservative there for once in the series, and that might have been the one time he wanted to play aggressive, and he's off the sidewall here. But just gave up on the play. I'm not sure if he didn't have boost or what.
Oh yeah, he did. He picked up that mid boost and immediately turned.
Oh, but, it's gonna go in at the last second, and you're actually right. I thought I saw him pick it up, and maybe he just doesn't have the confidence himself to make those chicken fever plays in this game 4. But now Valence able to beat out the last defender with 5 seconds left. West are going to be hard-pressed to find a goal here. As a fake kickoff comes out, Proxy, he botches the fake kickoff. 0 seconds left on the clock. On this one, though, good pass to Magma, but not quite able to get there in time. As this one's going to touch the ground. And to everyone's surprise, including my own, the East takes it 3-1.
Yeah.
Rockerman at the bottom again!
Rockerman at the bottom. Alright, for all those people who voted Rockerman for the poll, I can't fully agree with you, just for the fact that Valence was the hard carry throughout that series. Heck was there during the 3rd game, but
I totally forgot. The Hut was the sub for the West. I see him in chat. He says it's because they didn't sub in the Hut. Where was Ben Gay applying the cream? They needed to apply the cream, get those players back on, get them ready, or even sub them in. They could have brought the Hut in, and that could have been their demise. No one out 50s the Hut, but now East notching it back up at for the night at 2-2 apiece, and it's going to be up to our match, guys, to see who's going to take the East-West conference rivalry in the Titan League final matchup of the day.
Yeah, like you were saying with Benji, he's the kryptonite, man. He should have been brought out. He would have turned that series around, but also in the GM matchup, Nat wasn't able to play, so Benji was riding the bench there as well, and nobody wanted to throw him in, so poor Benji.
Poor Benji. But man, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the chicken fever plays worked out for Rockerman as he's able to secure the victory for the East there in a 3-1 fashion. And like I mentioned, it's you're going to be in the West for this next game, and I'll be the East, so it's gonna be an interesting Titan matchup.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of excited, and I don't have H on my team, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus. So maybe we'll have the chemistry now that H is gone. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and like we just mentioned, it's good. Rockerman saying he's cracked in the chat. I mean, let's go to break.